Alley Cat. You want to read a book about mice that dance? Okay, let's read. Angelina and Alice. Angelina's a ballerina. Let's see. This one, that's Angelina, and that's her friend Alice. And see, they're using ribbons to dance with. See them dancing? Oh, they're happy to see each other. Let's see what happens. Angelina jumped for joy the day Alice came to school. Alice loved to dance and do gymnastics, and she was good at all the same things as Angelina. They quickly became close friends and were always together. On breaks, they skipped rope and did cartwheels round and round the playground. They're really good at doing cartwheels, huh? Tia can't do cartwheels, but that's okay. Ooh. They loved to see who could hang upside down longest on the trapeze bar without wriggling, swing highest on the swings, or do the most somersaults in the air. See, they're hanging on the trapeze. Tia can do that. And look how high they got. They went all the way up. They almost slipped over the bar. Angelina was good at cartwheels and could even do the splits. But Alice could do a perfect handstand with her toes pointed straight in the air and never lose her balance. So you see Angelina doing a split? But look, Alice can do a handstand. I bet you'll be able to do a handstand. Angelina always fell over when she tried to do a handstand, which was embarrassing, especially on the playground. See, she lost her balance and fell. But that's okay. One day, Angelina fell right on her bottom, and the older children pointed at her and laughed. One of them giggled and said, "Look at Angelina Tumbelina." Another whispered to Alice. And then something awful happened. Alice giggled too and ran off to play with the older children while Angelina sat behind the swings and cried. Oh, Alice hurt her feelings by laughing at her. That wasn't very nice, was it? The next day was worse. They were all saying Angelina Tumbelina on the playground, and Angelina couldn't find Alice anywhere. Angelina couldn't concentrate at school and made lots of mistakes in her spelling. She couldn't eat her sandwiches at lunch either, and by the time the class was lining up for gym, Angelina felt so sick she wished she could go home. Oh, look. She's not happy, is she? This is why we have to be nice to people. We can't call them names. It hurts their feelings. That's Mr. Hopper. He's the one that teaches them how to do all the tricks. Ooh, look. Mr. Hopper, the gym teacher, blew his whistle for silence and said, "You've all worked so hard at your gymnastics over the year that we're going to do a show for the village festival. Everyone needs to find a partner and start practicing." Angelina looked at the floor. Who could she ask? She was afraid no one would be her partner. A big tear rolled down her nose. Oh no, look, Angelina's crying. Then she felt a tap on her shoulder. It was Alice. "Will you be my partner, please?" Alice asked. All that afternoon, Angelina and Alice worked on handstands in the gymnasium. "Just keep your head down and line up your tail with your nose," Alice said patiently. "That always helps me to stay straight up." Alice was a good teacher, and Angelina could do a handstand without falling at all. See, Alice taught her instead of laughing at her. Ooh, you see the trick? She gets on this bar And she swings, and then she gets on this bar, and she swings, and then she jumps off and lands. Mr. Hopper taught them how to swing in a beautiful circle over the bar and how to actually fly through the air and land neatly on the balance mat. Oh, look, Alice is cheering for Angelina. Isn't that nice? He taught them how to work on the rings and on the bars. And see, Angelina's clapping for Alice now because Alice is doing a good job. And to do rhythmic dance with colored ribbons. See? They're dancing using ribbons. Finally, Mr. Hopper showed them a terrific balancing trick they could do for the show. The day of the village was bright and beautiful. Oh, look how cool that looks. Oh, there's Angelina. Let's see what happens. Ooh, look at everyone watching. Oh, look what they did. The gymnastics class did a wonderful display at the village festival with high jumps, backflips, and balancing on the bars. When Angelina and Alice did their balancing act together, even the older children were impressed. Wow, they said, how did you learn to do those amazing tricks? See Angelina and Alice? They're balancing on the bar, and they're using their tails to make the ribbons dance. After the show, Mr. Hopper smiled and said that was really good teamwork. Alice and Angelina grinned back. That's because we're such good friends, they said together. The end. All right, Tia's gonna go. We'll read another book soon, okay? Love you, Allie.